dive into authentic conversations about ourselves and our community, exploring topics that uplift and inspire us. From personal growth to social change. So grab your teacup and get ready to join the conversation. My God, what a wonderful, glorious morning it is. It is how many days until Christmas? 4? 3. Oh my God, Christmas is Tuesday. Okay. I hope this podcast finds all of you guys very merry, blessed, and happy around the holiday season. If you are this holiday season not in the cheery spirit for any reason, I'm going to post the crisis hotline number for anybody that feels that maybe they may need to speak to someone in regards to getting over and through some holiday not so happy days. Okay, that number is going to be 844 996 2869. So we're going to add that. Okay. So, hi, Tanisha Talks Teas up on this Saturday glorious morning. How is everybody? As y'all read the title, Karen Huger's arrest video finally came to surface from the police video and body cam footage. So let's go ahead and dive right in. And we're going to watch that together. I watched pieces and moments of it, but let's go ahead and watch it together here. Saturn is much bigger than Earth. Earth may have to start rotating around Saturn. If Saturn replaced the Moon, some lovers may shift to Saturn. Thirdly, if Saturn replaced the Moon, Saturn may take the height of waves on Earth to a different level altogether. Fourthly, if Saturn replaced the Moon, Saturn has 82 moons. Earth may not be left with any space for Moon. Fifthly, if Saturn replaced the Moon, Saturn and its moons may block the entire sky. The sun would be one sad block. Last, if Saturn replaced the Moon, astronauts who are just about to land on Saturn may have to make a long journey back. What if Earth broke in half? You might capture the other half.
Yeah, we're just gonna check you out. Yeah, just check you out in the ambulance.
You wanna walk? All right, we'll let you walk, and then we'll.
Yeah. Okay. Walk.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Just keep going. I know. Yeah.
I'm Officer Baxter, County Police. Make sure everything's being video and audio recorded at this point, all right? You can go.
No, it's not okay.
Well, it has to be.
Cut it off now.
No, I can't. You can go with them.
Can.
Ooh, y'all, look at Miss Karen Huger. Oh, my.
Right on this side.
So, if you guys don't know or are up under the Housewives RHOP, Karen Huger plays on the Housewives of Potomac. She is the self-proclaimed grand dame. Okay. She's an older lady that is on the show, married to a elder gentleman named Ray. So let's go ahead and give you guys a little understanding more into who Karen Huger is on this show, The Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, then we'll jump back into this arrest footage that has recently been released from the body cam footage of the Potomac Police Department. Mm-hmm.
Lastly, if Earth and Pluto swap places, some may start missing Earth and shift to Venus. Other planets may get very angry. What if our body became baby-like? No big deal. Something's all right with me. I'm sorry. Firstly, if our body became baby-like, babies may start hiding their toys from us. Second, if our body became baby-like,
So we're going to watch some of her most unforgettable moments, compliments of Bravo.
from upper shelf. Lastly, if our body became baby-like, superheroes may not be able to fight with villains anymore. What if they got a giraffe-like body? Man, I'm so taller than a giraffe. Oh, I'm sorry. Firstly, if we had a giraffe-like body, we may not fit inside our homes anymore. We may have no option but to keep our necks outside the window. Secondly, if we had a giraffe-like body, instead of eating regular food, we would start eating leaves off trees. Thirdly, if we had a giraffe-like body, alligators may not be of much use anymore. Fourthly, if we had a giraffe-like body,
I don't know, my screen share is acting fucking weird.
if we had a giraffe-like body, even aliens may try to become giraffe-like. Results might prove to be hilarious. Lastly, if we had a giraffe-like body,
1 second, we're pulling it in.
what if we never cut out a beard? Cool. And also will look like this. Oh, I'm sorry. Firstly, if you never cut out a beard,
Here
you
it is.
can actually hire assistants to help them shave your beard. Secondly, if we never cut out a beard, wives may not recognize their husbands anymore. Thirdly, if we never cut out a beard, birds may actually start creating nests in our beards. Fourthly, if we never cut out a beard, people may start putting their long beards in individual beards. Fifthly, if we never cut out a beard, even aliens may try to grow their beard. Results might prove to be hilarious. Lastly, if we never cut out a beard, wild animals may actually start running away from us. What if Pluto went missing? Then on some. Firstly, if Pluto went missing, the 5 moons of Pluto may start looking for it everywhere. Secondly, if Pluto went missing, astronauts who are carrying out research on Pluto may have to make a run for their station. Thirdly, Pluto is the largest dwarf planet in our solar system. If Pluto went missing, other dwarf planets may start protesting in front of the sun. Fourthly, Pluto is a paradise for glaciologists. If Pluto went missing, they might get extremely disheartened. Fifthly, a lot of water is said to be present on Pluto. If Pluto went missing, aliens may have to ship somewhere else. Lastly, if Pluto went missing, the sun may sound the high alert alarm. It may start guarding all planets.
Okay, we're working on bringing the stream up. Sometimes it hides. I don't know. But thank you, Tea Talkers. Today we're going to watch whatever, is on this body cam together with the Real Housewives of Potomac star Karen Huger. She was arrested for a DUI a couple months ago, I believe, and she's recently been convicted of it. So we're gonna watch and listen and see what's tea. Oh, this gets on my fucking nerves.
Firstly, if birds had artificial intelligence, instead of flying such long distances, they may just take a lift on a plane. Secondly, if birds had artificial intelligence, instead of building their own nest, they may order one online. Thirdly, if birds had artificial intelligence, instead of running away from cats,
bring it up. Like, this is on my nerves.
Lastly, if birds had artificial intelligence, instead of searching for food,
my share screen is like hiding. There it is. Got it. Okay, guys. So we're gonna get some unforgettable housewives moments of Karen Huger, so that if you are familiar, you can just get caught up on who she was, what her appearances were on the show, her character, and all of that is on the show. And then you will be caught up on to date of what's currently going on with her receiving a conviction for a DUI. So here we are.
I've decided that I'll just tell your truth, your whole truth, and that's about it.
You don't want this.
You're
I'm telling
drunk
you,
truth.
you are a drunk
Cheating truth.
and you're hot.
You're broke truth.
And shut up.
She brought it
Just
up.
shut up.
I'll spread it out over time.
So,
Don't worry.
you know what?
I won't tell it all
You are
tonight.
disgusting.
I'll spread it out.
You want to talk about your fiery box that's on fire and that's why you can't keep a man? Do you want to do that?
What's fiery box?
Fiery box.
You talking about a coochie on
Oh,
fire?
yes, she has a hot box. Tell everybody what's going on between them legs of yours. And that's why you don't keep...
gynecologist? Can we stick to the titties, not the coochie?
My hot box is called the WAP box, okay? And Karen, your box is all the way dry. I'd take a WAP box over a dry box any day of the week, honey.
She's obsessed with my coochie because we all know the ding dong at our house is broken.
Giselle, what you will not do is disrespect my husband when your ding dong is in that.
Girl, they get hot, okay? They give you lots of
What you
penis.
will not do. Giselle, you don't have a man. You're a broken whore from
Oh my God.
Hampton University, and everybody knows it. And that's why we went to Sing Sing.
Wee.
With Domino's Mix and Match deal, you can order any pizza you can dream.
Girl, we are getting the most hot, favorable tea sipping moments of Karen Huger. To bring you guys up today, she was recently arrested for a DUI, recently also convicted. So we're going to catch up on all these teas. I'm just getting you guys familiar on exactly who she is, what her character is like on the show of the Real Housewives of Potomac.
I believe Ray all day over Michael and you.
But Ray shouldn't believe
Trust
you.
and believe. You take your fake marriage and ram it up your ass, okay? Your husband always crying when he's around you. You make him miserable. I leave my institution alone. It's well established.
Karen, you're a blatant liar.
What you do is you sneak into situations, get close, so you can get some information, and go put a fake news spin on it. I'm done with your ass.
There are a lot of things about you that I haven't.
I'm still standing. You? Where you at?
I hope you continue to.
I will, boo-boo.
Fireball down.
They are cute. Very cute.
It's time to turn up.
Karen is taking shots. I know where this night is gonna go, because when Karen lets loose, she knows how to have a good time.
Yes, there you go.
You weren't in the circle, friend, when we did my 20th anniversary. He tongued me down. She fell out. I went to give him a kiss, and he just slobbered me.
Oh my God. Ray?
Oh,
I can't stand
I don't
him.
ever want to see that again.
You got that tongue down your throat,
I
honey.
did. I don't think it went down my throat, though, because I sucked it. I sucked it. I cannot believe you don't know how to control your man's kiss.
Washington Post.
My lawyer responded and my husband responded.
Okay. All I'm trying to tell you is when we read something on the Washington Post of that magnitude of someone in our circle.
Washington Post is an institution, sweetheart. It's an honor to be named an institution.
When the Washington Post publishes a story that someone in your circle
should give you should be on the payroll.
$4.5 million tax
I'm gonna tell you something.
then we're not going to talk about it. That is unrealistic.
Read my lips. I don't owe anybody anything. Do your case search. Miss Karen owes nobody.
I don't give two about how many dollars you owe the IRS. I do care.
I will be very clear. Please do a
your
public
well-being.
record search on me. Karen is debt-free and loaded. Back. You're pissing me off.
I came in with the intentions of helping Karen and hoping that maybe she would understand how she's being perceived. But it's clear that she does not want to hear the truth.
The point is, you got to make millions to owe millions. Trust and believe. Trust and believe, and I do. I got it. I'm gonna repeat this again. You got to make millions to owe millions, and don't come to my table talking some bullshit. Talking about me behind my back, that just further fuels me that you all are backstabbing batches. You are backstabbers, and you want me to open up to you. Okay, let's see how much sense that makes. None.
First of all, you said you were going to eat and you didn't.
I did, but I lost my appetite, and I'm done. I gotta say goodbye, sweetheart.
How are you just going to leave like that?
Easily.
Anyway, you know what? Maybe you should just stay in Great Falls by yourself.
Honey, I can live anywhere I want. I can live anywhere and be fabulously Karen Huger. Can Robin Dixon live anywhere and be fabulously Robin Dixon? And you are by yourself, by the way, in Hanover.
Karen, you don't have to school me on etiquette. I didn't come from the Cabbage Patch. I have a legacy and a pedigree. You grew up on a farm.
In the
I'll tell you
future,
something.
no, I'm just checking you.
If
Hold
it's
on,
my
it was my
birthday,
birthday. In
Wherever
the future,
I sit, it's the baddest place in the building. Wherever I sit.
that is your opinion. It's
No,
called the ignorant
that's
place in the building when
called-
you're in public because
that's
you have to
called
make it about you. And it's not
wherever
about
I
you,
sit, it's the
Giselle.
baddest place.
It's not about you.
This
sweetheart.
chair, the
You're
baddest
sitting-
place.
You're amongst a lot of women
mirror,
in this
let me fix
community
my hair.
who are self-made, extremely successful, and don't have to look in this mirror and move their fake hair left and right to feel better about themselves.
It's-
I'm just
it's
saying,
my wake
check
of the
yourself.
night and I love
I'm
it.
done with you, Giselle. I mean,
Okay.
really, it's just a level of ignorance I won't reduce myself
Okay.
to. But if you ever come to a Huger function again,
Yes.
please be mindful of the 5 rules. Thank
Okay.
you. People come for me all the time. They just don't find me.
Good to see you.
It's lovely to see you.
It ain't going to happen. Period.
See you in the rear.
Listen, I want to be a friend for you. I want to be someone to laugh and joke and have fun
I need
with.
that.
But can you just tell us straight up, is the move a result of the tax issues?
No, it was not. I understand why you might think so. Timing is a mother.
Okay, so can I have a question? So what we all read in the Washington Post. Yes, it was horrific.
Yes.
Yes, it's your personal business.
It's Ray's personal business. It is a private business matter. It's not my business.
Huh?
What we read was there was a business tax and then there's a personal tax. So it's the personal tax that I'm sure most people will look at and say, you know, husband and wife usually as we
And
know,
they are wrong.
are a unit.
Now,
so
if you want to have my checking account, if you want to really do
That's my business.
Karen is independent of Ray. I have never had a checking account with Ray. Ray, this is a business deal, and I stand by my husband. And if you really want to ask anything, I cannot comment on it because it doesn't involve me. You can be married and be financially independent. Okay. Now read that.
Karen is not having financial problems according to Karen. According to Karen, Ray is having financial problems. But Karen's doing just fine and bought herself a new Jaguar. Okay.
So you are going to stay with Ray throughout this whole process?
Why would I not?
Because you might want to not be married in order for you not to take any burden if it were to get there.
I have my own everything, if you want to know. We're being real here. I have my own money.
Karen don't work. What about like pillow talk? Ray never told you?
So I went back to Ray and I asked him, I said, did you ever tell me? And he said, Karen, I actually mentioned it to you when I went public. The company that he acquired had tax issues. That was many, many years ago. Hence, he never brought it up again. After having been divorced and entering a new marriage, I learned that it's important for a woman to be independent of her man, even though she stands with him. So after all these years, we still have separate accounts. And it's our personal decision and nobody else's business. Now, that's my answer for that because it is a legal business matter that is going on. And I can't go any further except tell you that. And now, I'm never talking about it again. It's done.
Okay, just one question.
Oh, hold on.
Are you being indicted at all?
Are you indicted as?
I'm asking
Did
the
Michael get
question.
indicted for his dingling swinging across Instagram? No.
Excuse me, was that in the Washington Post? No, it was not, okay? So I'm asking you a simple question, and you can get your finger out of my face and answer the question.
I'm answering.
I'm asking you a question.
I don't believe everything I read. But if you want to act like you believe everything you read, Ashley, your man up there meeting people in London through the grinder. You buying him Cartier gifts and obviously you ain't buying enough because he talking. You must have been cheap, Michael.
Karen needs to stop worrying about my man's dick and instead worry about her husband. You better tell Ray not to drop the soap.
Advil liquid gels are faster and stronger.
Okay, so as we catch up on who Miss Karen Huger is from the Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all like, follow, and share this video. And remember, during this holiday season, if you or anyone you know feels like they have any reason to call the crisis hotline, it is flashing along the top of the show. Okay, so at the top of the show, the crisis national hotline is scrolling across the top. If you, for any reason, or a loved one feels that they have a reason to call, please don't hesitate. All right. Karen Huger's most unforgettable Real Housewives of Potomac one-liners.
We have an issue. It's based upon interpretation of what I have said to someone. Okay? It's always taken out of context and always said with a hint of funk to it. Understand that I understand the power of education. I come from an extremely educated family, and even though I do not have a degree, not near one, don't need one, because I'm one of those people that succeed, Wendy. God is good. I've been blessed with the spirit of entrepreneur, and I'm doing the damn thing. There are a lot of people in this country that do not have degrees. My mother said this, and I stand by this. Common sense is a saving grace. And baby, you can't buy it. And I got it. I think Giselle twisting my words is an indicator that something's not right in her personal relationship with Jamal. Anytime she starts twisting my words, it tells me her is not tight. So I'm gonna forgive Wendy. I'm gonna look straight at Giselle because I've known you forever, Giselle. What is going on in your life?
There's people with 10 degrees that are ignorant as but I'm not one of them. So when you question my degree and when you say...
No, I don't question your degree.
You said...
No, I didn't mimic you. Let me show you what I did so we can be clear. Let me show your ass what I did. Because you talk like you're a real woman. This is what I did. Candace and I were having a heated moment. We were disagreeing. It was a painful moment. You came down and you interjected. But as you slithered down the steps...
I sauntered.
But this is how you look to me. This is my eyes.
That's fine.
Okay. You're right.
That's how I. That's how you came.
did.
came down.
Hold on.
That is
And
how I
you
came down.
slithered
That is
into
how
the
I came.
conversation.
And that's how I came
what
down.
you did.
I'm
You mad
sorry,
about
that's how I
you.
came down.
Honey, slither up around here. What you gotta do is slither. Are we all gonna? I think we should. Yes. Go ahead.
And yes. And 1 and 2. And y'all slither your ass to Portugal. Go ahead, slither your ass on to Portugal.
Okay, what are we doing? Cornhole?
Something that doesn't require talking.
Are you all right, Miss Ash?
I'm always going to be all right, Karen, but thank you for asking.
What?
Always gonna be good.
Is there an attitude there?
Yeah, because I also heard you were saying stuff too. Like when I left, you took it as
Ashley.
carte blanche to just start running off. But when I was there to my face, you were all nice to me, like, "Oh, Ashley."
Ashley,
but
you
then as
should be
soon
used
as
to that.
I
That's what
walked
you
out
do
the
to
door,
everybody.
I have never done that to you.
Yes, you have.
I have never
Yes, you
done that to
have.
you.
And so
whatever
I own
I have to say
I
to
own
you,
it. I had an
always
enjoyable
said to
moment,
you.
and I deserve it.
I have always said it to
deserve
you.
it.
Why are your hands so close to my face?
Ashley,
I don't understand you people. Can you just personal space?
Have some coupe about yourself.
You talked all that shit after I left, Karen.
Ashley, what, Ashley? No, don't tell me to get the out of your face. All of a sudden now you can't talk. And everybody's supposed to bow down. Oh, I can't talk about it. Karma is a bitch, honey.
Karen,
Karma is a bitch.
I'm not. I ain't there, but the IRS and stuff.
You know what? And clanky clank, clanky clank.
Really?
The bar soap.
Yeah.
You might want to help your husband.
All birds may shift to a different plant.
That was a look at Miss Karen Huger, who we are here today to sip some hot tea on. She was recently in the news. She's a, star on the Real Housewives of Potomac. She's the self-proclaimed Grand Dame. So now we're going to jump into the hot tea that everyone's been sipping about Miss Huger. She was recently in the news for driving drunk, and I believe she smacked into a tree. We are not here today to make any light of the matter of drinking while driving. So we're going to talk, more on this, especially considering this is the holiday season. Lots of drinking is going to be going on. We also really, really highly recommend at Tanisha Talks Teas that if you're going to be driving, if you're going to be drinking and you have driven, please don't drive again. Give your keys to someone responsible that will not be drunk, or call a Uber or a Lyft to pick you up. Okay. So the crisis hotline number is also going across the screen for anyone that you may know that may need to call the crisis number this holiday season for any reason. Please don't hesitate to call that number. Okay, we'd rather see you here than not. So call the crisis hotline number if you need someone. There will be available to talk you into living. Okay, so Karen Huger's arrest, girls. Oh my God. Was released on body cam footage, and Fox 5 Washington DC has it here. We're going to watch. Thanks. Compliments of.
We all hate ads. That's a fact. The real question is
Fox 5 Washington.
Has anything hurt there?
I said that.
We're gonna get you on there. Right here, man. Right here. Yeah. We're just gonna check you out. Yeah. Just check you out in the ambulance.
You want to walk? All right, we'll let you walk, and then we'll.
Yeah. Okay. I'll walk.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just keep going. I know. Do you need All right, let's get you in the ambulance.
I'm Officer Baxter County Police. Just let you know everything's being video and audio recorded at this point, all right? You can go continue.
No, it's not okay.
Well, it has to be.
Cut it off now.
I can't. can go with them. I'm not allowed.
I'm like this.
Right on this side.
I'd like to stop the video right here and point out tea sippers. If Karen Huger looks completely sloshed and above the recommended point that it is for you to be considered drunk while driving, put a yes in the chat.
I saw you holding your side. Does anything hurt there?
I said no.
Oh, I was just
Okay. Ma'am, how are you? Just so you're aware, we all wear cameras, record audio and video, okay?
I know.
Y'all, she was driving down the back streets of Potomac in this state of condition, drunk. That is inebriated, way past inebriation for reasons why she went to jail that night.
Okay. I need to see her driver's license.
Okay.
Karen. Okay. Hey, sir. No, sir. She's not free to leave.
I understand.
Okay.
No, I am. No, Ray, I am. I am, Ray.
Get your bag.
Look at this car. It appears to be a white, very nice Maserati. Very nice, very expensive car. Let's go ahead and see how much money she wrapped around a tree from crashing this Maserati. It's a 2017 Maserati. Karen Huger crashed a $71,000 car. That's the Jeep, depending on what kind she had. Now, if she had the Gran Turismo, I can't really tell. If you know whether or not the Grand Dame's car make and model was a Gran Turismo Maserati, please put yes in the chat. Because if it was, did it range from $134,000 starting price wrapped around a tree?
Hold it. Hold it, honey. Hold it.
I didn't do this. And no.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
Watch out, there's some barf on it there.
Great.
There's some throw up on it there.
And the police are talking cold shit, y'all. I need a cigarette. Hold this thought. Hold it right there with Ray. And we're also still lingering for remnants of maybe potentially what could be the norovirus. So please continue to pray for my family as well. You're the police. Listen. As Ray went to pick up his Grand Dame's wife's purse from the hood of the car, listen to what the police officer said.
Hold it. Hold it, honey. Hold it.
I didn't do this. And no.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
Watch out, there's some barf on it there.
Great.
There's some throw up on it there.
The police officer said, don't, sir, you might want to be cautious and careful when picking up Miss Grand Dame's purse because she threw up on it. There's throw up. There's barf on it. Hold this thought, y'all. I'll be right back. I need a cigarette. This is some hot sipping tea, Miss Karen Huger. Oh my God.
You may be covered with eagle's feathers at all times. Super happy. Superheroes. Our hair turned into plants.
Okay, I am back.
I think okay, ma'am, can you get your driver's license for us, please?
No, you cannot.
Okay,
you ready?
Karen. Okay. Let me ask you a question.
She's not free to leave. Okay?
I understand this. Okay. So you're saying
Miss Karen, excuse me, Grand Dame, is so fucked up that she doesn't even realize that she ran into a tree. Now, you know you're fucked up when you're drinking, and the sense of soberness doesn't immediately come over you. Like, oh shit, I done fucked up the church's money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that doesn't occur the moment something happens when you're fucked up, you're fucked up, nigga. You're fucked up.
What do you need
Hold
to
on,
know,
hold on.
sir?
Let me answer his questions. And
No,
then
I am the person that was driving.
Okay, you were the person that was driving. I understand that, but I need your driver's license. Can you get me your driver's license, please?
No.
Okay, why?
No, because I can't find it.
What?
Is it?
I'll look for it. Okay.
No, right.
Ooh, and baby, did y'all see that purse? She threw up all in her. Is that a Gucci purse? She threw up all over her new Gucci purse. Oh my goodness.
Can you stop? You were in an accident. There's no way to get around that. Okay.
She used her Gucci purse as a trash can for herself to throw up in.
Who drove you? The people, somebody?
Yes.
Oh,
And that was not my
Where,
fault.
ma'am, where are you coming from? Let's start with that.
Where's your point?
Where are you driving from?
Why are you interviewing me?
Because
She said, why are you sharing me? Hold on, y'all. I need to open my window. Oh, my Lord. I don't want to miss a sound of it. This is hot tea. Oh, this is hot. This is hot tea. Miss you, bird. Oh, what the hell did I just knock over? We got Christmas turkey. We got shit everywhere. Okay. Had to let some air in on this moment, y'all. Okay.
Accident, you appear to be impaired.
Well, I'm not. No, I appear, but I'm not.
That's right. That's why I'm asking questions.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, no, ma'am, you're not free to leave.
Honey,
you are not free to leave.
You can't go until we answer some
You
questions.
answer the question.
I'll answer the question.
You leave
Okay,
me
then
alone.
you stay right there then. Okay, for me.
Don't
okay?
touch me.
All right, don't go anywhere then.
Don't touch me.
Karen.
And baby, that wig is through. That wig is through, y'all. Miss Karen, where was you at like the officer asked you, girl? Because they need to go back and check on them people to make sure they all right. What the fuck was y'all doing? Y'all was swabbering around to that thing wherever you was coming from, baby. Because that wig looked like a rat's nest. It looks like a rat's nest.
Please.
Don't touch me.
I'm not touching you.
Listen.
You good?
I'm good.
You have it?
I'm good, but you
answer.
I will help you answer the questions. Okay?
Where's she coming from?
Okay. She was visiting a friend. I guess was it David called, you know.
I'll let you
She's
okay.
I'm Karen.
Montgomery County Police.
I would rather.
I don't like her.
I'd rather her not do a lot of talking at this point anyhow, because she's probably a little bit upset after the thing. So she's.
Can I ask you where you're coming from tonight?
She said she was coming from a friend's house.
Okay. Which way were you driving on Oakland?
Where you have it?
Were you coming from Bradley?
You have it?
I'll take a look.
Yes.
You're coming from Bradley?
Or wait. Where you see it? Yes. Thank you.
You were driving on Bradley or from Bradley? Do you remember the accident?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
Actually, nothing really.
It's giving me Miss Karen Huger was not partaking in any of the food that may have been present at wherever she's coming from, because she is fucked up. Food will absorb alcohol. Drinking any water or anything other than a straight drink, straight up, it don't even give me on the rocks. It gives me straight up drunk. Okay.
Yeah, it's just that somebody ran you off the road.
They did.
Someone ran you off the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember that vehicle at all?
No.
No, you don't? Okay.
She lying. Ain't nobody ran her off the goddamn road.
I wouldn't listen to that.
I understand. It's dark out here. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Let me ask you.
He's okay. He's doing fine.
For your license,
No,
ma'am.
Ray, we don't need him to do anything.
Karen, hold it.
Karen.
I'm looking for your license, baby.
How much you drink tonight?
I'll give you my license if you
No,
want.
I was out, but I'm good.
Now, I don't know if they need his license at the moment other than to drive her home. Or no, I believe Miss Karen went to jail. So, because he was not in the car with her when this happened. And she took whatever card out of her wallet and tucked it under her coat. So I don't think she wants to give them any form of identification. But we know who you are. You're the grand dame of the housewives of Potomac. Okay. We know
How much you
you.
had to drink to? That's my question.
See if your license is in here.
Saying it's gonna catch fire, right?
Not yet.
Bowles probably already put one on. He's right. Bowles is working on the acres report, so it's probably on there. If not, just have him at it.
Make sure he doesn't have it already.
I think Bowles does.
Somebody have a license?
I think so.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think Bowles. One of my.
All right, I'll check.
Can you answer everything
Okay.
for me
Okay.
first? Thank you, guys.
No, Edward too. Karen, how much you
No,
drink
I'm
tonight?
gonna talk to my husband.
Okay, can I talk with?
Yeah.
I can't talk to your husband. He's not really involved in this incident.
Yeah.
He can help me translate or get you
No,
to cooperate.
He is.
Okay.
He is. You're okay.
How much you drink tonight? How much?
Ray, are you good?
I'm good. I'm just saying, they're assuming that you had more than you should have.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that you had like a couple of beers or something
Yes,
like
that's
that.
all I had.
But,
You had a couple of beers.
So,
that's my assumption.
Okay.
I don't know. Sure, I wasn't with her.
Okay.
But
That's why I'm trying to communicate with her.
Yeah.
And her husband, Ray, is completely diminishing himself from being involved in this car crash. I was not with her. I am assuming she had a couple of beers, but baby, they must have been the strongest beers that they got out. I've never heard of them. What was she drinking? Snoop Dogg beers? Because god damn, she fucked up. She's fucked up.
What kind of beer did you drink?
Ray, were we good, sweetheart?
I don't see your license here.
I think one of my
somebody got him.
Yeah,
somebody
I think
got
my
it
coworker has.
because the bed was right there.
Yeah.
All right. So,
We needed to write an accident report.
Okay.
It's okay.
So-
So Ray, darling, what
Yes.
did you say?
I'm saying that you probably had a couple of beers.
Yes.
And you're coming back.
Yeah.
And you said that you got run off the road.
I
And
did.
Did you hit the tree here or something?
It looks like she hit the center median, came across the median,
I
and
did
then hit this tree as well,
Okay, 'cause
or
it's
one of the.
dark.
Woo, Miss Karen Huger. Let's go ahead and stop the video here. The police says it looks like she hit a median and then a tree in a Maserati. How well do Maseratis hold up in major car collisions?
Fourthly, if our hair was made of fire, people may start using us for a long time. Lastly, fire can reduce anything to ash. If our hair was made of fire, we may not be allowed to enter inside banks. What if our hair was made of candies? No big deal. Umsum's hair is already made of candies. Oh, Umsum. If our hair was made of candies, insects who love candies.
Not well.
Start finding a lot of them.
Not well.
Kids may never leave us alone. We may even start eating our own hair. People who love candies may never cut their hair. Kids may start chasing people with extremely long hair. Hairdressers may start paying us for cutting our hair. Our weight will definitely increase beyond bounds.
Okay, so A lot of reviews. One says that they are not reliable. They are very cheaply made for how much they cost. They literally share window switches and screens as well as other parts from a Chrysler minivan. They're terrible. Um, One says from their experience, her father purchased one a few years ago. He loved it for the first few months, but then trim pieces started to fall off the outside of it. The infotainment system would crash on a regular basis. The navigation wouldn't work, and not to mention the terrible interior. Oh my. People are saying stay far away from them. They're made of cheap fiberglass material. Hmm. You're saying the minivan, or not the minivan, the SUV Maserati is actually more practical and safer, built more road worthy than the actual sports cars. As I mean, we know, sports cars are usually made out of, lighter material for them to go faster, right? Mm-hmm.
Hit the median, they hit the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can you pick my purse up,
It
please?
doesn't take much.
No, it does not. Sweetheart, can you speak to me, please?
Okay. Hey, your car's on fire. Your car's on fire. Get away from your car.
My car?
The car has now combusted into flames. The police
It's on fire. All right. So, do you remember what
She's laughing as her Maserati that can well cost between $70,000 and $130,000 has caught on fire.
kind of beer you had?
No, it's not intoxication. Here.
Okay, but I got an investigation I got to conduct.
He has to ask some questions.
So,
Yeah, okay.
what kind of beer did you drink? Was it the
Stella.
Stella? Okay. Where at?
I think I sent it on my phone.
I'm reading here on Google that over 60 months, which is in like 4 or 5 years, your Maserati is expected to lose almost 69% of its value. That is a lot of depreciation. And then they'll only be worth the ones that cost the Maserati Ghiblis, whatever, are now only worth after 5 years of buying it at new $48,000.
To my husband, I always do.
Your location or where you were?
Yeah.
I don't.
Wait.
Yeah.
My car's.
No, don't. It's on fire. But don't go.
Karen,
your car is on fire. You're not going over there.
Wait, can you go there?
Get what?
Let the firefighters
put it out.
Let the firefighters, and then we'll get you whatever you need. Okay? I'm guessing that's your cell phone ringing.
Is that the phone?
Probably. It's on the passenger floor, but don't go over there right now.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Where's your point?
My point is, I have an investigation to do as a police officer.
I
Okay?
respect that.
Yeah, let them do this investigation. You had it.
I would highly recommend because it looks like Ferrari came out with this version of their sports car, the Maserati, just getting the Ferrari instead, because they use motor components of the Ferrari in the Maserati. However, it's not as well built and constructed as the actual Ferraris.
An accident, just thank God you're not hurt bad or anything like that.
Can I conduct some field sobriety on you, ma'am?
And we make the
No,
best
sir.
of it.
No.
You cannot.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we good?
I think
They are very easily prone to engine issues. This can be due to a range of shit like poor maintenance or defective parts. Some of the common engine issues that may occur include stalling, loss of power, and oil leaks. So imagine the Grand Dame trying to control this poor, put together potentially defective car. stalling, losing power, and maybe leaking oil. Drunk. It's a disaster. It's just, a recipe for a car crash.
We could be good. We had an accident. You probably did have a couple of beers. You didn't see the media.
No, I didn't drive the car either. And for them to hop out was incredible. The security you hired for me, but
so was he? Was he here?
I will talk to my husband.
You can talk to him, but you're not going anywhere.
No, what you will not do is tell me what I can't do.
All right, I want to play
Karen, don't, please. Don't.
Are you doing that?
Yep.
Oh my. I was reading more Carfax on the Maserati just so we could know exactly what entangled with Miss Grand Dame from the Real Housewives of Potomac into this very bad situation of a drunk driving situation. Let me see. It looks like they're not arresting Karen.
No, I didn't drive the car either. And for them to hop out was incredible. The security you hired for me, but
so was he? Was he here?
I will talk to my husband.
You can talk to him, but you're not going anywhere.
No, what you will not do is tell me what I can't do.
All right, I want to play Karen.
Oh, the Grand Dame is Grand Daming, okay? She said, what you will not do is tell me that I will be prohibited. Okay? And they appear to not be placing her in handcuffs.
Are you doing that?
Yep.
Why?
Because you're intoxicated.
Honeybook completely changed how I do business.
Yes, y'all. We are looking at the recently released footage of Miss Karen Huger from the Real Housewives of Potomac being prohibited on a DUI incident.
My name is Karen. Can I have a tissue on my hand?
I don't have a tissue, ma'am.
Oh my God.
I don't carry tissues in my police car. But
Wow, they got Miss Karen riding in gray grays down to the police station of Potomac. She's riding in the front seat next to the officer, which is, I've never seen anything like this before. Unless you're snitching and maybe going somewhere to, secretly snitch to the police. I've never seen anybody that's being arrested by the police ride in the front seat. She has her handcuffs on in a seatbelt. I've never seen this. If you've seen this, please drop a scene from what you've seen or understood to have, known this to occur, because I've never seen anything like this before.
God is
I will
good.
get you tissues.
No, I don't need it. I'm not going to be very long, but I thank you for tonight. This has been good for my marriage. Okay. Do you know my husband?
I do not know your husband.
No, my husband has never stood up.
What?
I'm married 28 years. I think this is the most stunning thing I've ever done. I hear him really. I should have probably taken a cab.
You probably should have taken a cab, yes.
Thank you.
Or an Uber.
But I'm very rich. And sometimes they don't pay attention to you. Are you married?
I am.
You gonna say married?
What's that?
You love her?
Yes.
I'm a powerful lover. And when you Google me, you're going to be so ashamed of yourself. I'm bad as fuck. I don't think I did anything bad except the driver.
Are you in Mason door?
I'm just pretty. I have to bleed in my nose too in a minute.
Okay. So as we're watching the Grand Dame of the Real Housewives of Potomac take her very gracious ride down to the Potomac Police Department, we are listening to her drunk antics of what she's saying on police car cam, which I'm pretty sure ended up, securing her conviction for this situation. She is completely, belittling the police officer. by I'm rich, bitch. You know what I mean? If I wanted to drive inebriated as I am, I'm rich. I can do what the fuck I want to do on her Diddy shit, right? Because I'm fucking rich. And you're just a underpaid Potomac police officer. You're going to regret arresting me for this motherfucking moment. Is, what tea she's sipping on right now. And oh, baby. You shouldn't have put no sugar in that shit. You need some black, straight up black tea.
I always bleed. Can you give me a tissue?
I don't have tissues in my police car, ma'am. We will be at the station.
No, I'm a slave owner's daughter. I just bought my slave plantation. I just wouldn't fuck with me. He loves me, by the way. He's not gonna let nothing touch me. He's 600 million. He's bad.
He's what?
He's 600 million. He's not gonna let nothing touch me, but I don't want to be him. I want to be me.
Yeah.
So,
you can always be your own self.
You have no idea. I didn't mean to do it this way. This is interesting. You know my hands are cuffed behind me. I'm really sexy.
Oh, now she's coming on to the police officer. She's like, this is very interesting. Even though my hands are cuffed behind me, officer, like I am actually a really sexy lady. I am a very sexy bitch. This is wild. This is wild business right here, Miss Huger.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say to you. Everyone thinks I'm the greatest person in the world. So I can do that. Do you know who I am?
I do not.
Everyone thinks that she is the prettiest woman in the world. I want everybody to take a hard fucking look at Miss Karen Huger in this not memorable moment. She looks like the grand dame of the goddamn East. Witch's lair, bitch, that's like in the far east of the fucking woods, some goddamn where, like, if you came across Karen Huger right now, you would be scared for your motherfucking life. She looks scary, like a fucking witch off of one of these motherfucking movies, girl. The scariest goddamn, not the nun. Them witch movies. I love them. I love to watch witch movies. She looks like that. She looks like that. Stop it. That's what she looks like. You are very, very far from being the prettiest woman in the world, sitting here for the entire world to see you in one of your very most undesirable moments. Okay.
You do?
I do not.
Well, I'm the real hustler at the time. They call me the Grand Dame. I am 750 million debt free. And the man that you saw with me, I've been married to him for
28 years.
Yeah. I love him. I'm surprised you showed up.
That's a good husband to show up when your wife's.
No, I don't need anybody. I'm free.
But you don't necessarily need.
What's your name?
My name's Kyle.
I'm Karen. Thank you. They call me the Grand Dame.
The Grand Dame?
I don't know what the fuck that's about.
She gave herself the name, the Grand Dame of Potomac. The grandest of the dames of the Potomac Real Housewives show. Okay? She gave herself that. That's why I said her self-proclaimed name is the Grand Dame of the Real Housewives of Potomac.
Cohen did that. Go ahead.
The what?
Andy Cohen did that. They call me the Grand Dame.
Andy Cohen. Did Andy Cohen, the creator of the Real Housewives, did he give her that name, y'all? If I'm wrong, then please let me know in the chat. But as far as I understand, she came on the show. I've been watching this since it started. She came on the show announcing herself, proclaiming herself as the Grand Dame of Potomac?
I'm black, I'm rich, and I own the plantation of farm. And you? What you do is great, that's why. And don't hit me because I'm arrogant. I meant that truthfully. So what I do, I just be quiet when I go here. Because if they fuck with me, I am not broken.
You asking me like what you need to do?
A little bit.
We're just gonna go do some paperwork, and then your husband will probably come pick you up.
No, I can get out on my own, right?
Well, you need a safe sober. You need a sober ride home.
I'm not drunk.
You're hammered. You're right. You're.
What the fuck? What's your name?
Kyle. Already told you that.
I'm really rich.
That's okay.
Okay. Alright, so I just need to say I'm hammered. And get a car.
You need to get a safe ride home here in a little bit. So, most likely your husband will be at the station to pick you up.
I don't like him. No? I've been married 20 years. Your point, how long have you been married?
2.5.
Are you happy?
Yep.
You should stay happy. You take care of that woman, okay? You be good to her.
I try.
No, you gotta be fucking good. You don't know me. I'm Black White Cherokee. And I'm Thomas Simpson. Everybody on Bravo's show knows that. Do you know who I am?
Did she just say that she was Thomas Jefferson's concubine? I mean, Karen Huger might be. She old than Methuselah. Look at it, right now. Looking at it right now, she looks like she could be here for a couple hundred years. She's giving me very much witching energy from this goddamn police ride, y'all. She says she was Thomas Jefferson's motherfucking concubine. I'm done. I'm done. Because goddamn it, me, if she's not giving me witchy brew vibes, sit here in this goddamn cop car. Yes, yeah, she's so giving me. I very well may have, stolen the youth of some virgin little girls, and now I have been here for 350 years. Oh shit!
This is never gonna touch me.
I know your name is Karen.
Well, I am the Real Housewife of Potomac. I'm a growing down, and I'm really glad you guys stopped.
We didn't stop you. You wrecked.
Can you hear me? My people are telling me. What did you say? We're there.
We're almost there, yeah.
I'm ready. Can I go home?
In about an hour.
No, 30 minutes. Cut it down.
This is when we stop the tea talkers and sip on who has just joined in on the sipping conversation. We're at 12,870 new followers. And since we've recently started the live, we have gained about 20. We want to thank SSV Digital, Karen Gooden, Ernest McCullum, Natasha Racy Davenport, Keela Finger, Alex Palmer, Make Wellness with Tara, Kenzie Mars, Kayla, Laura Dubois just joined us just this very second. Hi, Laura. Ness Birkins, Shabo Hanglu, Jaleesa Whitley, Sadiqua, Miss Diva, Brisha, Q, Kitty Khalifa, Sammy D. Mattia, Tanya Sawyer, Melody Thompson, Cup and Inspiration, Deanna Renee Dean, Guru Masativra the Diva, Exquisite Design Florals by Sonia Martin, Kashia Foreman, Mia Manila, and Laura Dubos. And Into Mo Hills just joined us just this second. Thank you all for joining on this fabulous live. I hope you guys enjoying the content and also being mindful of this content. It is a cautionary warning to not drink and drive. If during this holiday season you are feeling like you have a crisis or any reason why you need to call the crisis hotline, the number is scrolling across the top of this live. Thank you for joining. I love y'all. Keep listening.
You
Can I hear you?
I'm not talking to you.
You're not talking to me?
No. But don't you have your own private security? My husband, they call him Black Bill Gates, he's mine. Get me out of his car.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna save this piece for the end, y'all. But this shit is just too juicy for me not to commentate all throughout this body cam footage. She is giving the police, the courts, all the more fucking reason to really hit her with some really heavy fines. My husband is the blackest, richest motherfucker in this goddamn county. Excuse me, in this county. Okay. Oh, he is. Oh, he is. Check. They call me the motherfucking Grand Dame of Potomac. I am the richest bitch around here. Oh, you are. I know you got some money because you wrecked a Maserati. Check.
It's mine. It's mine. See, you love your wife.
Karen's ass made all the police's Christmas's bonuses this year.
Can I get out?
Here in a minute.
Can you let me out very quickly? I don't want. What the fuck are we?
In Bethesda.
Okay, where?
Downtown Bethesda.
Okay. I'm done. I have to get out.
Okay, we'll be out in a second.
How long is the process? No one's gonna stop me.
I told you, probably about an hour.
Not at all.
Thankfully, no one was hurt in this situation. So I don't believe Karen Huger. She got convicted. We don't know what sentences are yet. I don't believe she'll go to prison.
You really like me, don't you?
I don't know you.
I know.
I don't have a problem with you. I just don't know you.
No, most people love me. Can I get out?
In a few seconds.
I hate this. My husband is 77. Can we just get out?
What's that? Your husband's 77 and you said 60 something?
I just turned 60. I've been married 30 years. Can we get out?
We're getting ready to park here in a second.
I love him very much. Good. He's too old.
Now, your black ass better not do no shit like this. You going to prison.
Yes. Do you have my phone?
No, I think your husband has it.
Oh, fuck. Your wife is your age?
What?
Your wife is your age?
Yeah, we're a year difference.
All right, can you unlock me now?
In a second.
Thank you. This is bullshit. This is very criminal.
804. I'm at 2D anyway, which is 602.
I'm good. Give me a moment. Get out.
In a second, ma'am.
No. Please. Can you move me? Yeah. I love you too. I love you very much. He didn't mean any harm. Okay. God bless you. Can you just get me out?
In a few seconds, ma'am.
I am irritated.
Okay.
Are they gonna lock me in a cell? This will freak my head out.
Yeah, you'll be alright.
Oh, I hope not. It's quiet. Alright. It's quiet. You know I hate you, right?
That's okay.
Can I get... Oh, wait.
Miss Karen's ass was partying like it was 1999, y'all. Damn, when was the last time y'all old ass has been this drunk? Woo! Partying like she's at a Prince party.
You know I hate you, right?
That's okay.
Oh, wait. Can you take this off?
I can't take the handcuffs off. We gotta go inside.
Everybody's gonna hate you, by the way. Do you know who I am?
I don't.
You've
told me your name is Karen.
No.
Let me help you up.
No, I did not. Oh God.
That's what I
I'm
thought.
lit.
Yes, you are lit.
Oh, cute.
That's why you're here.
No, not really, darling.
It is. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I don't want you to fall like you just did.
I just fell out of the car.
I know, because you're drunk. Let's go this way, ma'am. Do I know who you are? No. You've asked me. Watch the step. Thank you.
And I'm walking up the street. He has a timer on. He's good. And I'll walk up the stairs. And I'm out there.
Careful.
I'm just having a minute.
Careful.
We're good.
Okay. All right, just stand right here for a second. What's that? Come inside.
Alex,
Karen?
Yeah.
So you think you know Wix, but do you really?
Ooh, we are watching the live body cam footage of Miss Karen Huger's arrest. She was involved in a major car crash. She hit a median, the police are saying, and then a tree. Real Housewives of Potomac star Karen Huger, better known as the Grand Dame.
My computer's going to read you this form right from top to bottom.
I want my husband
Well, that's
or
not.
my attorney.
Advice of Rights, Maryland Transportation, Article 16-205.1.
Okay. Just follow. Listen along.
Or detained and reasonable grounds exist to believe that you have been driving or
Stop that. Stop that.
This is the advice of rights pertaining to driving.
No, what I am is intelligent and powerfully black. So, you want to tell me what you're doing?
I placed you under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol tonight, okay?
No, you did not.
I did. That's why you're in
You
handcuffs.
attempted to, but next.
That's why you're in handcuffs, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Well, I will be in handcuffs forever. I'm extremely rich.
You won't be in handcuffs forever. Just a little bit longer.
I actually will not agree to anything you say.
I just need you to follow along right now, okay? I'll do my paperwork. You can follow along. My computer's going to read you this form from top to bottom, all right? After it's done, we'll discuss anything else, okay?
No.
All I need you to do is follow along.
Why don't we just skip to the end?
I can't skip it, unfortunately, okay?
Advice of Rights, Maryland Transportation, Article 16-205.1. You have been stopped or detained on reasonable grounds exist to believe that you have been driving or attempting to drive another vehicle under circumstances requiring that you be asked to submit to a test under Maryland Transportation, Article 16-205.1. In this situation, the law means that you must submit to a test to measure the alcohol concentration or drug or controlled dangerous substance content in your system.
Alright, let's. What do you Can you quiet that?
No, it's reading you the form that's in front of you.
I do. No, that's such a fucking irritant. Poor white. Just let that shit go out. You want to? I wouldn't do it. I will rise up. I am who I am. So what do you want to ask me? Can we? I don't give a fuck. You run that black people?
I'm not asking
Do
you.
you run that black people?
Karen, I'm not asking you.
No, I'm really rich, and I will stay in jail for a year or two because you just run that black.
What?
Poor white, black, green people. You want that black people?
It has nothing to do with any of that.
Yeah, it does. It has everything. So
it
what's
actually
your point?
has zero to do with that. I don't
So,
get to make
I'm sorry.
how this happens.
All right, it's not you. I'm sorry. I'm extremely intelligent. I am Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
Now she is saying that, the Potomac Police Department, this is a, attack on poor people. But just a minute ago, Miss Grand Dame, you were expressing very drunkenly, but nonetheless, that you and your husband are the richest black people in Potomac. And you're the Grand Dame. God damn it. Why are you being prohibited?
Reading that form. All I need you to do is listen.
No, what you need to do is tell me what you want.
All I need you to do is listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not the fact that you wrapped a Maserati around a tree. That's far from a pinto. Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Could you not play that? That irritates me. I'm not reading it. It's not in my face. I have a black bill.
You're not it's literally.
No, I mean, I wanted to report it that I just had my cataracts replaced. I am scared. And I'm ready to stop. So, what is your want? Can you stop with all that? You can, but I can't hear it. And I say that. You hear me? No, I want you to speak to me that way, sir. Thank you very much. But I say to this recording, I cannot hear it, sir. So thank you. And
turn it up and start it over.
Do you want to tell me what it's saying?
It's saying everything that's on this form.
Oh, that's called reading, and I have an attorney. So I need a moment for an attorney.
Do you know which attorney you want to talk to?
Yes.
Who?
Can I get my phone back?
I don't have your phone.
I have several
Your husband.
attorneys.
Huh? Do you know the name? I can Google it and get you a contact number.
Can I get my phone back?
I don't have your phone. Your husband has it.
I know.
So I cannot give you your phone because your husband has
I
it.
have attorneys, and can I get my phone back?
I do not have your phone.
Well, so I don't have an answer for you yet.
Okay.
But I will report that accordingly. I think it's important.
Okay.
In your point?
Do you know your attorney's name?
I did.
What's your attorney's name?
I have several attorneys. I have 3. I don't know which one is the point, so.
Give us a phone.
Why don't you tell me?
I don't know who your attorney is.
Thank you. So are we okay?
Yeah, we're okay.
Thank you.
Do you want me to play the form again?
No, I'm really good.
Oh, I have to at least get you through it once.
Oh, you did, sweetie.
No, we started over because you said it
All
wasn't
right,
loud.
you can start it again.
Rights, Maryland Transportation, Article 16-205.1.
You do this to dumb people, and they agree? This is how you do it?
Certification, I, the undersigned police officer, certify under the penalties of perjury that I have advised the driver of the above stated rights and sanctions and have provided the driver with the aforementioned advice in English and Spanish. Read before signing, I, the undersigned driver, acknowledge that I have been read or I have read the above stated advice of rights as certified by the police officer. I understand that this requested test is in addition to any preliminary tests that were taken. Having been so advised, do you now agree to submit to a test? Officer check driver's reply. Yes. Agree to submit to an alcohol concentration test? Yes. Agree to submit to a test for drug or controlled dangerous substance CDS? No. Alcohol concentration test? Refuse no. Drug or CDS test? Refuse DRE must complete and submit DRE certification form.
Alright, man.
I'm sorry. Yeah?
How are you speaking to him?
In my mind.
Okay.
Well, I'm rehearsing.
So the form has been completed on the audio, and I know you really didn't.
No, I'm not.
Do you have any questions?
No, I'm not
All
sorry.
right. Do you want to take an alcohol concentration test by giving the
No, I do not. Can you hear me? So when I say no, I cannot. I hear being very brave. What does that mean? And don't intimidate me.
What do you mean? What does it mean? Do you want to sign this form saying you refuse to submit to an alcohol concentration test?
Tell me what that means.
That you're not going to provide a sample of your breath.
And then how long do I have to stay?
Stay? We're probably talking about another 25, 30 minutes.
I don't.
Sign that. Yeah, right here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. In like 25 minutes.
I'm irritated. I'm extremely intelligent. Irritated. What part of I'm in Potomac?
What?
I'm in Potomac.
Hey, want to know how I got this 50?
Okay, so they have now gotten the Grand Dame of the Real Housewives of Potomac on this police footage they have released from start to finish. She's now in the police station, you know, being read her rights and things like that. And yeah, let's listen.
Through hoops or...
That's not true.
I know.
Yeah, right. You update me. I'm a Potomac housewife. Bravo. 1098. I do have it. You want it?
Huh?
I just didn't update it in pandemic. What's your name again? So we can get personal.
I told you Kyle 5 times now.
Kyle, I really don't remember names. I don't like
remember anything tonight.
No, honestly, I don't like men a lot.
You don't like men?
No, I'm not gay. It's I've been free a long time, very rich a long time. And I just don't need a man, I prefer a man. So, by the way, Karen Huger, not 1099. You have it?
What?
Current address. I'm gonna take care of you. He's my husband. I actually gonna love him, by the way. I do not give a flying fuck. They already know. 1091.
Whatever she had expired back in 2021.
We did not.
Did we just hear that Miss Karen Huger of the Real Housewives of Potomac, the Grand Dame's license has been suspended since 2021?
They already know. 1091.
Whatever she had expired back in 2021.
We did.
That is what they just said. Miss Karen Huger's license has been suspended since 2021.
They already know. 1091.
Whatever she had expired back in 2021.
We did not.
Now, Miss Inebriated Grand Dame is saying it didn't. However, they are saying this.
They already know. 1091.
Whatever she had expired back in 2021.
We did not.
Thank you.
They're up on so many levels. So dumb. I'm really smart, but and I'm the Bravo housewife. Can you let me go? Like 1 second early. Can you just let me go?
Do it 1 second early.
What does that mean? This hurts though. Latch me to a table and slave plantation up front.
What?
Yeah. You know, you latch me to the table, right? Like a hooker.
Not that they latched her to the table like a hooker. Oh my God, the Grand Dame. They got the Grand Dame down there down bad, y'all. They got her hooked up. She says she feels like a hooker. Miss Grant.
You have a hooker.
Police department's policy.
I'm not a police.
I am a policeman. You are under arrest. So
I am not under arrest.
you are.
I am not. You can fuck yourself. But what are you gonna do?
She told the police officers to fuck themselves. She's not under arrest. However, they are maintaining at this moment of this police cam video, she is very much so under arrest. Okay, that was the police cam footage, y'all. Full footage. Real Housewife star Karen Huger DUI arrest. Let's go ahead and take a listen to what her co-stars have been saying about this very unmemorable moment of Miss Karen Huger.
Will not be afraid of sharks anymore. Sharks will be sorely disappointed. What we have to next? Elephant life and human life. I love elephants.
Spend more time on the things that matter most. Discover more.
Well, actually, we're going to get an update
Nature is taking back all that was once hers.
on her arrest and now what is
The
happening.
only way to survive the end.
This video is a compliment of Entertainment Tonight.
What you will not do is tell me what I can't do.
I want to play
I'm lit.
Yes, you are lit.
I am Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
Someone ran you off the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember that vehicle at all?
No.
What is the life lesson you're walking away from walking through this?
To live each day in gratitude. I'm extremely grateful to be here. I'm so grateful no one else was hurt.
The 61-year-old Potomac reality star who crashed her white Maserati into multiple street signs says she is disappointed in the jury's guilty verdict.
Karen, how much are you
No, I'm talking to my husband.
Okay.
The 2-day DUI trial included this damaging, just-released police body cam footage. It shows Karen at the scene, by an ambulance, in a patrol car, and at the police station.
Do you know who I am?
I don't.
They call me the Grand Dame.
The Grand Dame?
I don't know what that's about. And they call me the Grand Dame.
Have you reevaluated your relationship with alcohol?
You know what? I can't speak to that. When I can, Bryce, you'll be the first one that I speak to.
It does come up in the premiere that this is not your first run-in with the law in this way.
We know that Karen has had a DUI before.
How do you feel about that being a conversation? And what do you say to people who might question your drinking and alcohol use?
Well, I've always owned who I was. So my past is not, it's not news.
Karen could face up to 2 years in prison. Her sentencing is set for January 29th.
Do you have the light at the end of the tunnel when everything is going to be resolved and not have it hanging over you?
You know, I don't think it's ever going to hang over my head. This is part of my truth. Just wait and see. We'll have to wait.
Okay. That was Entertainment Tonight's update on her. Let's see if we can find some conversations about, from her castmates about what has recently occurred in Karen Huger's life. Before we do that, some conversation. Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me. Thank you, Janet Hall, 1100 Index, and Let It Go for becoming followers of the show since we've been airing.
One of the things students love about
This will be under fair use of copyrights rights, binge-worthy. TV dives in.
Grand slammer.
Again, that's Potomac housewife Karen Huger with her husband there at that crash scene in March in Montgomery County.
Body cam footage and the witnesses that testified today show and say that Karen was very unsteady and slurring her words.
What's your name?
She was apparently found guilty on five charges. Let's look up 1 second. Karen Hugers.
Now try to swallow the sun. Sun may toss it out of the solar system. We can get our eyes on the back of our head. Now, big deal. Some already has that.
Karen Hugers convicted. Charges. What were they? So Huger was convicted of DUI, negligent driving, failure to control speed to avoid a collision. Okay. Karen Hugers, of Bravo's The Real Housewives of Potomac, is facing some real life consequences here for driving under the influence and could face up to 2 years in prison, as we heard. The reality TV personality was found guilty on Wednesday, December 18th, on 5 out of the 6 charges following a March incident. This happened back in March 2024 in Potomac, Maryland. That involved a car crash. Now, I don't know Maryland's laws, but I do know that in not so like big cities like New York, Miami, LA, this can get you prison time. Okay, because they do not have this type of, matter occurring often. So, they take it serious that when laws such as these are broken, that you are made an example of, and, you can be sentenced up to lengthy experiences. So Huger was convicted of a DUI, negligent driving, failure to control speed to avoid a collision, and failure to notify authorities of an address change, according to a report from Fox 5 DC, who also noted that she was acquitted of reckless driving. I don't know why. The only thing I can think of is she's rich and the grande dame of Potomac on The Real Housewives. The court has set sentencing for January 29th, during which Huger will find out if she will face jail time at that time. So they say, although we are disappointed in the jury's verdict, we, of course, respect their decision and appreciate their time hearing our case. Huger's lawyer, A. Scott Baldwin, said to People, we continue to reserve Ms. Huger's right to an appeal and to fully pursue justice on her behalf. We appreciate your support and prayers for Ms. Huger and her family at this time. So following conviction of Ms. Huger, the police body cam footage was released following the car crash. Okay, and this is what we're listening to now. Just more commentary on, surrounding this incident, what people think, things like that. So let's listen in.
They call me the dog. I don't know what the that's about.
Again, Karen Huger found guilty by a jury on this DUI trial, 2-day trial. She was found guilty out of 5 out of the 6 charges.
Count 1, guilty. Count 2, guilty. Count 3, guilty. Count 4, guilty. Count 5, guilty.
Child, they might be locking Auntie Karen Huger up for 2 years.
What? I can't believe it.
How has the DUI impacted your drinking or your relationship with alcohol?
Honestly,
I can't speak to that because that's part of the case.
Okay.
And I think this is a wonderful platform, but we've got to be careful what we say about people.
Karma is a bitch, honey. Clanky clank, clanky clank.
It's Justin Diego back with another binge-worthy video. And today, y'all, we have to talk about some really, really sad news for the Real Housewives of Potomac star, Karen Huger, that is completely overshadowing the show right now because everybody is talking about this body cam footage that her ops just released that has the Grand Dame looking kind of crazy right now. Before we talk about what all this means for the future of the Real Housewives of Potomac, please subscribe to my channel right now and slam that bell button. You are now a binge watcher. I love you.
What if we can't afford health insurance?
Compliment to the binge version over there on YouTube. Please go over there and check out his amazing channel. Good morning, Serenity.
Was accused of driving under the influence one strange night in Potomac. And if you watch the show, then you already know that Karen has always declared her innocence again and again. Well, now the RHOP star has officially been charged, and People magazine is reporting that she was found guilty on all charges except reckless driving, with Karen's attorney releasing a statement on her behalf saying, although we are extremely disappointed in the jury's verdict, we of course respect their decision and appreciate their time hearing our case. We continue to reserve Mrs. Huger's right to an appeal and intend to fully pursue justice on her behalf. We appreciate your support and prayers for Mrs. Huger and her family at this time. As of right now, Karen has decided not to address her fans directly at all, and I actually do worry about this decision to remain so tight-lipped because I feel like it could have some pretty negative consequences because there are like half of the fans who want her to take some sort of accountability for this, and other fans are a little bit more strict about it, and they're calling for some pretty stiff consequences. With one fan tweeting, now that Karen has been found guilty of DUI, how do you feel she should be held accountable with the I'm just trying to see something emoji? And I'm so shocked and honestly disgusted that so many of you guys had the nerve to cast your vote for fines, community service, and jail.
Honestly, that's what I thought she would get because she is the Grand Dame of motherfucking Potomac. And I'm not saying that to be facetious. I'm saying that because she's poured a lot of community support into Potomac. She's one of the reasons why Potomac, Maryland's on the map. I never even heard of Potomac, Maryland until the show. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. And she's always, bringing money into Potomac as far as like, events, works that she does, as far as like, servicing the community, working with other people on projects that also have riches. So that was the reason why I believed maybe she would not get jail time. Okay. Or, something like that. I figured, community service, pay a fine, maybe a public apology to the police station, things like that. But we're going to have to see. Her sentencing's in January, and we're going to be here for that. We will be covering those moments. So, stay tuned. Stay tuned.
On the planet, and I hate that so much. And so many Housewives fans were in their feelings about Karen talking about, I wish I could hug my Grand Dame, ! This is so exploitive. And let me gather the prayer warriors and the saints because Karen needs all the prayers she can get, ! Help her, Lord. And y'all are so unserious talking about, they call me the Grand Dame. It's not the time, Kern. It's not the freaking time. And yikes, the Grand Dame was toe up! Exclamation point. Before more fans chimed in responding, I'm praying for no jail time, but probation, community service, and some type of alcohol treatment program so that this never happens again. And I honestly think they are blowing this way up because she is a public figure. Does she deserve a consequence? Maybe so, but I never think jailing should be an option for someone who hasn't hurt someone.
Oh.
Before another fan gave me a huge sigh of relief when they tweeted, she's not gonna get jail time, but her fines are gonna be hefty and she'll have to complete a drug and alcohol related program. DWIs are not fun at all, and they're very expensive! Exclamation point. Get the damn Uber! And fans were definitely glad to see Ray just doing the best he could, talking about the way Ray was trying to save the institution and Karen was way too lit to read the room. My God, today. And they're gonna eat Auntie up at the reunion real bad. See, this is exactly why I hated seeing this DUI story play out on the show. And as fans, of course, we feel entitled to everything. Like, we want to know all of their business because their business is our business. I get it. But I feel like this situation is really serious and it's actually really sad. And it's already embarrassing and stressful enough for Karen. And on top of all of this humiliation, y'all expect her to go and face Giselle, Ashley, and Mia and them in a couple of weeks too? I'm just saying, this is starting to be a bit much, and y'all, this body cam footage didn't help anything. I was out here defending my good sis this whole time, but when they released this footage, baby, I can't protect the Grand Dame no more. Like, she was clearly going through it.
Right here, man. Right here. Do a favor, yeah, we're just gonna check you out. Yeah.
Hello. I'm Officer Baxter County Police. Just trying things being video and audio recorded at this point, all right? You can go.
No, it's not okay.
Well, it has to be.
Cut it off now.
I can't. You can go with them.
You can.
I'm not.
I'm like this.
Right on this side. Yep. So you're holding your side. Does anything hurt there?
I just got paid $60,000 for my contract.
Thank you all for sipping this hot tea. We are covering the recently released body cam footage of the Real Housewives of Potomac, Karen Huger, also known as the Grand Dame of Potomac. They released her DUI arrest. It's not a memorable moment, but we are here to sip the tea. Let's sip.
After their car accidents.
Okay.
I'm Karen.
Montgomery County Police.
I would rather.
I
don't like her.
Okay.
I'd rather her
not do a lot of talking at this point anyhow, because she's probably a little bit upset after the thing, so she's...
Can I ask you where you're coming from tonight? Ma'am.
She said she was coming from a friend's house.
Okay. Which way were you driving on Oakland?
Where you have?
Were you coming from Bradley?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I feel like the biggest crime that I'm seeing here is this wig. My goodness, Karen, like, girl, you chose this wig? Had you had a decent wig and closed your mouth, Ray could have saved you. Oh,
that's no. In the sense that, no. You know what I mean?
Karen, hold it.
Karen.
I'm looking for your license, baby.
How much you drink tonight?
I'll give you my license if you want.
No, I was out, but I'm good.
How much you had to drink to? That's my question. Karen, how much you had to drink tonight? Okay, can I talk with?
Yeah.
I can't talk to your husband. He's not really involved in this incident. He can help me translate or get you to cooperate.
He is.
Okay.
He is. You're okay.
How much you had to drink tonight? How much alcohol?
Are you good?
I'm good. I'm just saying, they're assuming that you had more than you should have, and I'm assuming that you had like a couple of beers or something.
Yes,
like
that's all I had.
But
You had a couple of beers?
That's my assumption.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Why is Ray over here talking about she had too many drinks? Like, sir. Bless his heart. Like, you know what? He did the best he could. And I don't know because and I knew once y'all saw this body cam footage that it was so over for my good sis. I just wanted to go over to a bush and weep.
It was gone.
Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep.
I've been gagging. Like, the wig sliding off, her telling the cop that she's the grande dame. Like, I want to laugh, but I do feel bad. But my main question is, Karen, I thought you were, like, smarter than this. I mean, clearly you should have just gotten a driver. I'm not talking about the DUI. I thought she was more smarter in the sense of, like, how could you go up in front of those cameras and be like, it's all a misunderstanding?
Clearly, Karen has told this man to tell me that Karen's never out drinking, ever, ever, ever. You're looking out for the grande dame. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Like, I don't want to laugh because I do feel bad, but I'm like, baby, no. That body cam caught you in 4K. There's no misunderstanding. Your husband can't find your driver's license. You're telling the cop that you hate him, which is like fair, T. And you're wobbling. Your car's crashed. Karen, Miss Mamas, I think there may be some, well, she was found guilty, but the sentencing is when? Like next month or something? Baby, I don't know. Jail time might be on the table.
We're going to now do one last thing before we jump on off. Okay. What are the potential, sentencings that Miss Huger could possibly face? Okay. We're going to talk about those. And we're going to head on out because we have sipped this tea. So her charges were DUI, negligent driving, failure to control speed. Okay.
Thirdly, also close transparent. If you can put it into a bubble, even we may become transparent. Lastly, some bubbles can get huge in size. If we convert it into a bubble, even we may convert into a huge bubble. What if we convert it into a bird? So what's flying? Oh, I'm sorry. Firstly, if we convert it into a bird, even we may start chirping.
So these look like they're all misdemeanors. A DUI, driving under the influence, a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail and $1,000 fine. Negligent driving is a misdemeanor offense. Failure to control speed, a charge related to negligent driving. So were Karen's charges felonies? Were her convictions felonies? Let's see.
Firstly, our hair has artificial intelligence. Our hairstyles may keep on changing.
They may be keeping it private because she is a reality TV star. So we don't quite yet know whether or not they're felonies. We may very well know when sentencing comes. So let's just, continue to sip this tea. Today was Karen Huger of the Real Housewife of Potomac. Her body cam footage was released of her DUI incident. She recently, in the past couple of days, was convicted of 5 out of the 6 charges: DUI, reckless driving, negligent driving, things like that. She was acquitted on the 6th one. So we're also going to be staying tuned to the Real Housewives of Potomac show. I think we're on like the 10th episode, maybe. So she's on there holding her head high. I'm not bashing Karen Huger. She is, a woman of, achievement. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like Karen Huger was a woman that threw away her life many years ago, never cared, and just continued to live her life as a reckless, drunk stupor. She has achieved and done a lot of great things in her life. Her kids are in college, graduated college. She's been married 29 years. She does live an esteemed life in Maryland, Potomac, Maryland. So, it's not like I would look at Miss Karen Huger as a nobody and just didn't care and was like out to potentially hurt or harm somebody. I don't believe that's what happened. I think she just drunkenly not being able to sober up in mindsight to not drive, drove. And unfortunately, this is the incident that came from it. Like I said, don't drink and drive. If you are inebriated, give someone else your keys to drive your vehicle, and also call a Uber or a Lyft. This holiday season, if you guys are feeling in any way, shape, form, or fashion that you are under a crisis moment, please call the crisis hotline number. It is flashing across the screen. I want to thank everybody for sipping this tea today on Miss Karen Huger, the Grande Dame of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Stay tuned for many more tea talks with Tanisha. Let's keep sipping. Bye.
Welcome to Tanisha Talks Tea, where we dive into authentic conversations about ourselves and our community, exploring topics that uplift and inspire us, from personal growth to social change. So grab your teacup and get ready to join the conversation.